the first thing you're going to do is, after clicking on the link or going on the website, you're going to have to come and click create demo account, because with Deriv you cannot create a live account without first having a demo account. So we shall just click here on create free demo account, and you'll be taken to a page that looks like this, right? So the first thing you're going to have to do is just put in your email, right? You're just going to click here and click and put in your email address that you're planning to use, and then you agree, you tick this box here, or you check this box here, showing that you're agreeing with the terms and conditions. In case you want, you can read, but literally you have no choice, right? It's funny, but literally you have no choice but to agree with these conditions if you want to trade with Deriv, because these are their terms and conditions. So input your email, agree with sorry about that, agree with the terms and conditions, and then click on create demo account. So after putting in your email and checking in that box of terms and conditions or agreeing to it, you click create on demo. They're going to send an email. They're going to send an email to that email address that you've provided. For example, you can just hear that they've sent a message to this email that I've used. I'm using this email for the purpose of creating the account. Of course, I already have an account with Deriv, with a link to activate your account. So you'll have to go to your email address and activate your account. Then you proceed with the registration process. Okay, so I am now in the email address, and this is how the email is going to be looking at, the email that Deriv has sent you. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click on verify my email account. I will just do that. I'll click on verify my email account, and then it will open up a new window, and this is how it will look like. So having verified your email address, it's going to bring out a pop-up like this with the thanks for verifying your email address, and then you have to put in the country in which you're residing. For example, I'm going to select the country that I stay in, and then I'll proceed with this. So you can put in any country, the country where you're living currently, or where you're doing the registration from, because your IP address or where you are doing the registration from can be detected. So make sure you put in where you're doing the registration from, right? So you have to choose the country. I'm just going to choose the country where I'm doing the registration from, and then we proceed. So I have already input my password, and you can clearly see it's a success. And your password has to be strong, and please do not share your passwords with anyone, right? Unless you're in business together with that person, but it's not advisable to share your password with anyone. After me inputting my password, like I've just done, then I'll click on continue. So my account is created. You can clearly see I have 10,000 on my demo account of synthetics. I can also create this if you want, and you can create both if you want, just to practice and see how the broker operates and all that. Then I will when you click this arrow here, when I click this arrow, there's what we call an account number. Now for demo account, they start with VRTC if I've created under CFDs like we did. And then if you create a real account, like we're just going to do shortly, we're going to see that our account number will be starting with CR, but this time it will be under live. Now we have so far created our DMT5 account. We have this. I've just so far created one, which is synthetics, but like I've said, you can add all. And then also there's another type of accounts that Deriv offers, Deriv X accounts. You can also try them out. These are the details. For example, when you download the MetaTrader 5 application, of course they are going to ask you for details. If you're using a phone, normally they ask for the broker, so you'll input in Deriv Limited. This is your server, Deriv server. Then the login is this, and then the password is that you've created. Now on a laptop it is easy. You can just be copying, right? You can just copy and input, right? So, and also another advantage is if you're practicing and this money here is this demo amount of yours reduces, right? You can do a fund top up. In case you're still practicing, you can just always come back here, log into your dashboard, right, and click a fund top up, right? So these are the steps of creating a demo account. Now the next thing we're going to do is go to creating a real account. In case you already have a demo account, or after you practicing, after some time, I know you're going to after practicing, and after some time you're going to need to create a real account. So I'm going to show you the steps of how you're going to create a real account. And after logging into your account like this, you can either come and click this arrow and then choose the real side, right? Choose the real side, and then the next thing you'll do is click on, you're going to see Deriv account. We don't have a real Deriv account yet. What we have is a demo, so we have to convert and create also a real account. So we can click on add account, right? Or it's the first thing you're going to do. Of course, you're going to come and click on this arrow, or you can just come and click on real account here, but they'll bring a statement like you need a real account. You have to create a currency, a fiat currency account or cryptocurrency, and then they'll bring for you this ribbon here. So you can either choose to this option of coming here, real account, then you click on create Deriv account, or you simply come to this arrow here pointing down, and then you come to the side of real and click on add account. It's the same thing. So I'll just come here and click add account. Now the first thing they're going to bring for you is choosing a currency, right? We need to first choose a currency. Now some people prefer cryptos, some people prefer fiat, so it's up to you, right? You can choose fiat depending on where you are, either the US dollar, the euro, pound sterling, or Australian dollar. And also it's very difficult to change the option you give for these currencies, the fiat currencies. So it's normally very difficult to change your base, the account currency, right? So, or you can, if you want to have an account strictly in cryptos, you can still choose them. You can choose Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Tether, which is USDT, and the rest are also here, right? We have the USD coin, or Tether, the EUSDT, right? So for this case, I'm going to choose the USD, right? And then you click next. But also you have to keep in mind that you can have both fiat and the crypto account, crypto Deriv account. I'm going to show you that towards the end. Let's first create one. We're going to first start with the fiat. So I'm going to click US dollar, then I'll click next, right? Then after that, they're going to bring out for you a form like this that you're going to have to fill in, right? And I request or suggest that you use the details on your national given documents. For example, if you have a national ID or if you have a passport, use the details on that, because later on you'll be asked to verify your account. Not immediately. That's one of the advantages of Deriv. You may not be asked immediately, but later on, after you hit a certain milestone, you're going to be asked to verify your account, and you'll need to use the details that are matching with the documents you're going to submit in, or that the documents you're going to provide. Your first name will be here, your second name, not second name, okay, second name but last name. It's the proper form, proper way to call it is last name. Then you can put in your date of birth and then your phone number. Then you can click next, right? You can always maneuver through previous, next if you want to change some details, but after inputting those details, we are going to click next, right? So I'm going to input in my details and press next, because we have so far done the account currency. We are now on personal details, so we need to input the address, right? So let me just input in the details to this account, and then I'll go to next, right? So let me just do that. Okay, so I input my details, my personal details. Now it will bring you to the third step, whereby you have to input your address, and still this address detail should be the same as those on your documents that is provided by your government, right? So you're going to input your address here. You can put either on a one, or you can decide to put also the second line. Then input your town or city, and then you input your state or province, then you input your zip code, and then after that you repeat the same thing. You can go to next, or if you want to change what I input on the previous details, you can go to previous, but we go to next, and then we are going to agree to terms of use. So I'm going to again input in my details, and then we come to step 4, and then we shall be finalizing our step. So let me just input my address details, and then we continue with step 4. Okay, so this is our last stage, so that we can create our account. Then of course you read through, but the most important part is checking these terms and conditions here, and you have to agree that you're not a PEP. Now PEP PEP in full is politically exposed person. Now, people who are into politics are normally not allowed, and I have not been a PEP in at least in the last 12 months. So politically exposed people are not exposed, are not allowed to trade. Maybe because I guess that you may do corruption or get involved in laundering of money and all that. So they're not allowed to trade. So we just have to check in this, and then we shall add account, right? So after checking in this, it's like you're agreeing to the terms of conditions and the terms of use of Deriv. Then this button will come up. So like I said, you can always go back and check the details that you filled in to make sure that they're correct. And then after that, when you're sure that they're correct, you come to the last stage here. After checking this, then you click add account, right? So we're adding our live account, right? And now you can clearly see that your account is ready. Fund your account, start trading. Now I don't want fund right now, so we shall click maybe later. Now you see here, now at first we had demo, now we have a USD flag. Why? Because we chose our fiat balance as USD, right? So let's click the arrow again. Now you can see the account I was telling you about. So this is like your account number, right? So this is CR number, it starts with CR. So this is my account number. And just like we created demo accounts, you can now see that you can decide to create the real accounts. Remember, we have synthetics, financial, and financial STP. You can just click on add, or you can come here. You can go to demo side or real side. Let me just remove this. So you can choose the same way we did. You can either come here and add real account for synthetics, or financial, you can add real account. Remember, at first we added demo accounts. Now the procedure or the steps are the same, right? So I'll just come on add real account. So you input in your password and then click add, right? So this is how we create Deriv account. So in case you have any questions or you're stuck somewhere, you can just comment you can just put your comment below so that we can be able to assist you. But these are the steps of opening up a Deriv account. And also I said at the end, I'm going to tell you how you can have two accounts, both fiat and cryptos. So if you want to add the crypto account, you just click this arrow here next to your flag where your balance is supposed to be. Click that arrow and then come to add, right? And then now they'll bring for you options. Remember, you already have fiat now, right? So you cannot change currency, or you cannot add. So what you're going to do is, so you cannot change the currency. So what you can do is, what we are interested in is adding a crypto account. So I can come and click on Bitcoin, and then I click add account, right? Or any of your choice. Personally, I'm choosing Bitcoin, but if you can add Ethereum, you can add Litecoin, you can add all that, right? So I can choose Bitcoin. Okay, let me choose Ethereum. Let me just choose Ethereum, then I add my account, right? So I'm adding my second account, which is in crypto. Then I also have fiat. It's of use sometimes in case you're interested in having crypto, right? You can have both of them. So now we have two accounts, fiat and crypto, right? But also keep in mind that you can transfer between your fiat and crypto, so that in case you want to shift your funds from your crypto wallet to the fiat, it can be done. All that is in here. I'm just going to show you briefly. So I'm not depositing right now. I'll click maybe later. So still, again, you can add accounts under here, and you can add accounts under the real, right? You can just click add. Remember, we don't have a live account yet. Then you put in your password, right? And then you click on add account. Now, if you want to fund your account, you just come to cashier. You click on cashier, right? Let me just go back to the fiat. So when you want to maneuver through these accounts, right now we have Ethereum. When you want to maneuver through these accounts, I'll just click this arrow here. Then I go back to fiat, right? So let's try to see. Now, if you want to deposit, there are very many different methods. If you want to deposit, you can deposit through the bank, credit card, all options are here, right? When you click on that, let me just click on that. You'll see many options here. You'll see Visa, you'll see Sticky Pay, Perfect Money, Bitcoin, and all that, right? So you just choose any method that you would like to deposit with and follow the procedures, right? Alternatively, if you want to transfer funds, you just click on transfer of funds, or if you want to withdraw, you just click here. Still, we don't have money yet, but you just click here and you follow the procedures. Then also we have payment agents. Now payment agents do enable you or help you to also deposit and withdraw. Now that there are pros and cons to using payment agents. One, you need to know or to trust the person you're using or the company you're using. And then also, if you want to transfer funds, you just come to click transfer funds. Remember I said you can transfer between your accounts, but we have no funds yet. So also there's also another service under Deriv, which is Deriv P2P, peer-to-peer. You can get cash from people, right? You can buy, you can sell. If you have money, you can sell. If you want to deposit using peer-to-peer, for example, I can buy, right? So I can register for this service, and then I start seeing people's adverts that I can buy from them. So this is how we fully create a Deriv account.